Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the PNG Pacific Capital live streams. This is your host, Jaro, tuning in for London session. Before we do anything, we're just going to check Forex Factory if we have any high impact news coming out for London session. Today is what? the 3rd of August 2023. So looking at data releases for London session for Thursday, we have a couple of low impact news coming out for Euro, but not too sure. Not too confident this is going to affect gold against USD in any way, but we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Just gotta fix this first. A couple of Euro news coming out. Nothing much. No high impact news. We had a CPI for CHF that came out at 4:30, but we are pretty much past that now. And without any further ado, we're just gonna go ahead and now start breaking down our charts. I think we're gonna start. I think we're gonna just see what's happening on the weekly time frame right now. We're currently bearish in the weekly time frame. If we do continue bearish on the weekly time frame, could potentially anticipate price to come down to 1920, which is right over here. This weekly support area that was formed on the 3rd of July, beginning of this month actually. So jumping to the daily time frame, we have yesterday's daily candle closed bearish. The day before that, Tuesday's candle closed bearish below this previous resistance area on the daily time frame. So looking to the left, if we do continue pushing bearish, we could potentially have price really drive down to 1926, which is right over here. So this area over here is a pretty strong support area that was formed. I mean, it was this was a resistance area that was held throughout June, all the way through to the 10th of July. So we broke out of this area on the 11th of July, so we could potentially come back down and potentially retest these areas over here. But another thing that we could potentially take into consideration is the fact that we have all these rejection wicks over here. So I'm going to be very careful taking a trade in this area because we could have price potentially retracing at this level. So see how that plays out. Looking at the 4-hour time frame, 4 candle looks pretty nice and decent to drive bearish at this point. Yeah, we actually looking to drive bearish. We have a resistance formed over here in the 4 time frame. We have a support area over here which we broke out of on the formation of the previous 4-hour candle. Current 4-hour candle did like a liquidity grab towards the top, tapping into this resistance area. We're driving bearish right now. I think we're just struggling to break below the previous daily candle low. If we do drive bearish, price could potentially come down to 1932, which is right over here. But looking at the range, not a huge. No, this range is less than a 30 pip, less than 10 pips away. So not looking to take any sales in this area unless we have a candle closure below 1932. Okay, that's that. I think I should just close this. Yeah. Get it back a little bit. Okay, now it's going to. So that's the daily time frame, the 4-hour time frame. These are the higher time frames that we're looking at right now. Now it's going to go to our execution time frames, which is the 1-hour time frame. Just going to remove, start fresh. So now we're really trying to dive into the 1-hour time frame right now. Based on the 1-hour time frame, we have our most recent resistance area in the 1-hour time frame at 1937.50. Right here, tapped into it since 2 a.m. this morning. Tapped into it again on the 2 p.m. candle. Now we're driving bearish from this point. We kind of have a minor support level at 1934 right over here. If we do break below this level, looking to the left, we have some nice clean traffic coming down. It's kind of a mess for us taking the sales at this point. It's not much clean range on the 1-hour time frame. We could potentially anticipate price to drive with volume coming down, but it's a little bit tricky at this point. I guess looks like we just have to wait for this 1-hour candle to close. Yeah, but just looking at price section over here, I think potential buys are going to be above 1937.50 right here. This would be a good area to take buys from. This one more kind of closes in the next 8 minutes. We're not too confident on sales, so we're just going to sit on our hands in this one. As long as price stays below 1934, we're just going to sit on our hands. Not looking to take any impulsive sales because of the traffic coming down towards the left, so I guess we're just going to sit on our hands on this one. Looking at the 30-minute time frame. Oopsie. Now we're zoning in on the 30-minute time frame right now. Just looking at the 30-minute time frame, we could adjust our zones to our most recent resistance area over here on the 30-minute time frame. We had price break a little bit below this area. It's kind of tricky at this point. We also have a minor 30-minute resistance right here at, what's this price level? 1935 actually. So, you know, it's kind of tricky at this point. I mean, overall bias, the overall trend is bearish. So if you're going to take any sales, that would be decent. But you want to wait for high probability sales. Looking at the 30-minute time frame too. If we zoom in to the left, it's just so much roadblocks down here. So it's going to be a little bit tricky taking buys in this area. But if you do anticipate volume to drive in, then yeah, maybe 1930 could be an ideal target for sales. Right now, because of the traffic that we have below, we're going to sit on our hands if we're going to take sales over here. Looks good to dry bearish. It looks good to dry bearish. You have to be extremely patient. Extremely patient with this one. Maybe if we have a nice kind of closure over here, we could potentially dry bearish. Maybe. But just have to be patient. I don't think there was any moves during London session to be Asian session, to be honest. Couple of taps over here. This would have been a good entry during Asian session right here. But otherwise it's nothing much right now. We're just sitting on our hands and we're gonna play some music while waiting.
These are those rhombohedron crystals in your pineal gland. When those crystals become electrically activated, all of a sudden they start
a little bit under the weather lately, but I don't know, man. It's a good thing to be on the chats. It's just kind of relaxing. I'd rather be here than anywhere else. Right now. I love my kids, but this is something that I need to do for them. There's no plan B in this game. Really have to make it. No. I guess we have the this 4 support level area over here holding at this point now. 1932. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see how this thing closes. So, in order for me to take buys, I have to take them above this resistance area over here. And in order for me to take buys above this resistance, I need to have a nice solid candle closure, bullish candle closure, either on the 1-hour time frame or the 30-minute time frame, and then I look to take a buy for us to potentially retrace at this point. So yeah. So yeah. I think that's gonna be okay, bro. Yeah. Going to be interesting. Another thing to recognize is we drew these zones over here on the 1 hour time frame. It just price came exactly down to it and turned around. So yeah, that was a good thing. That's the best thing about top-down analysis. You identify these kind of zones. You don't get confused about where price might potentially drive to. So it is what it is. Yeah, so right now we're not taking any sells as yet. Everything seems to be bullish right now. Waiting for a potential bullish candle closure, maybe. Maybe. Then we're gonna look to get in. Maybe we could have it on a 50-minute time frame. Who knows? Check this out. Yeah, we could potentially have it on a 50-minute time frame. We'll see how this 50-minute candle closes. We have a nice candle closure back above. Then I'm gonna make a play based on the 4-hour time frame rejection. We'll see. We'll see. I might just look to get $100 maybe. Hi man, I have a flu right now, so I don't know. Really don't want to go to the hospital. Been trying to treat it at home. Took some fruits, some nuts, some yogurt. Had the missus do up some spicy chicken soup. So I'm feeling a little bit better now. So much better than I was this morning. So this morning I woke up feeling like shit, but hopefully we can beat this thing. Yeah, we have some very nice clean traffic coming out, so like maybe we can have maybe we can make a play based on the 4-hour time frame rejection, just maybe. So if you take any buys above this support 4-hour support over here, then we're gonna see if price can do some retracement, break structure on a 50-minute time frame. We have like a minor structure on the 50-minute time frame right now. Series of lower highs, 1, 2, 3 lower lows now forming. So if we do take a buy over here based on the 4-hour time frame, then I'm anticipating this minor bearish structure to break and potentially have price break through this 50-minute resistance. Good drive and tap into 1937, 50, hopefully. So that's my plan. If we happen to get that, then we're gonna capitalize on it. If not, then we're gonna sit on our hands. Oh fuck am I listening to? Really don't want to be looking at the 50-minute time frame right now, but it is what it is. I mean, interesting. But not bad, not bad. Yeah, even though the daily time frame and the 4-hour time frame is bearish, this is a play of support, and if you do take a buy of support, then I would anticipate price to stay bullish. And then we could potentially drive a little bit. Overall trend is bearish, but you know, if we are going to be taking a trade against the trend, then we want to have some very strong confirmations. So that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. We have this huge rejection wick 2 over here, so that's something we have to keep an eye out on too. Also, nice kind of flip over here. That's a massive retracement on the 50-minute time frame as well. So the price drive down to 30 pips. It's already a 30 pip retracement. We could also potentially be doing a top wick on the 1-hour time frame as well, so need to be very patient on this one. Really don't want to have a 30 pip stop loss, and we also don't. Would have had a nice entry over here too.
They love it when I turn off the bass. They love it when I turn off the bass.
Yeah, man. Can't blame the market for whatever the fuck it's doing. Whenever we come on to the chats, we just have to go with whatever the market's giving us. So if we get stopped out even, oh, look at this shit. Well, time frame is kind of bouncing around at this point now. Excuse me. Flickering back and forth. We have some sort of indecision in the market right now. At this point, we're not sure where price is going to drive bullish or price is going to drive bearish. It's just where it's at right now. We just need to have some more confirmations before taking buys. Don't want to be taking buys over here. But 1 hour rejected, 30-minute rejected. Yeah, a couple of time frames are lining up at this point, so just have to be just wait for the next 30 minutes to see how this kind of closes.
They love it when I turn up the bass.
I have a feeling we could tap into 1930. 1930 is a pretty strong psychological level too, but we'll have to wait and see. Otherwise, we can make a play up to 1940. So we have this 30-minute candle closing back in this range, and then 1 minute until the 30-minute candle closes. It's gonna be interesting now. Do we anticipate volume from London session to drive price bullish? Who knows? Who knows? Staying out of this, not taking any buys, not taking any trades, even though these look good to drive bullish, but not too confident about this resistance area at the 30-minute time frame right now. $19.35.20. Ladies and gentlemen, we're a bit late here now. If we had executed over there, we could have secured profits by now. That was pretty decent. I think price is gonna come up to 1940, without a doubt. Starting to break above the previous 1 hour candle now, supposedly. When price is moving like this, what I like to do now is do some fresh analysis. So let's do some fresh analysis. Okay, we have the 1 hour time frame. We have price approaching this resistance area over here. We also had price make a play below 1934, and now we're pretty much driving back up into this range now. Overall trend is bearish. Daily time frame is also starting to drive bearish at this point. Looking at the 30-minute time frame, we have it's kind of tricky on the 30-minute time frame too. We have like a minor resistance level over here in the 30-minute time frame, which price may need to break above. We also have another minor resistance at 1938.50 right over here, which price may need to also break above. So keeping an eye on these zones, but overall in the 30-minute time frame, 1937.50 is an area that I'm keeping an eye on. So if you don't get anything on that level, then we'll see. Could have made a play over here, just hesitated a little bit over there. Even the 5-minute time frame, five-minute time frame also seemed pretty decent. No, it's gonna be a little bit tricky right now if we're gonna be taking buys in this area. I'm just looking at the 4-hour time frame at this point, so we'll see how this 30-minute candle closes in the next 23 minutes. Maybe if this 30-minute candle closes slightly above this 4-hour candle, then we can potentially execute for a follow through and really look to target 1940. That would be interesting. That would be a very interesting play. Why don't you trade EU? I don't trade EU just because I just don't look at it. So, guys, choose a pair. When you're starting trading, man. Choose just one pair and stick to it. The moment you start switching throughout different pairs, that's when you get you lose your focus. That's when you start chasing trades, low probability setups, and making some stupid decisions too. So I think we have the 4-hour retracements coming out now. So maybe we can execute a trade over here now. Do we have any high impact news coming out tonight? For Thursday? Oh shit. There's gonna be a lot of volume coming out tonight. We have GBP news coming out. We have unemployment claims for USD. Some insane news coming out tonight. It's good. Not bad, eh? How to control emotions and anger. That's kind of tricky. Mm. We have 13 minutes left until this 30-minute candle closes. We also have 30 minutes until this 1-hour candle closes. It's a little bit tricky at this point. We just have to wait, sit on our hands, wait for this candle to close. We had an opportunity to execute over here, just a little bit slow over here. I was expecting a little bit of a retracement. Fortunately, we didn't get that. We just pushed through. Another confirmation that we could have for price to drive bullish is if we have a nice candle closure above this zone. But I would also like it if price could close above this resistance area on the 4-hour time frame. That would be ideal for me to take buys. So. If you take buys at this point, I'm not gonna hold it for any home runs. Don't secure positions, bro. Securing positions is very, very important. But like I said, we're only gonna get in if This 30-minute candle close bullish, and also if it closes bullish above this 4-hour resistance area over here. So that's what I'm looking at. What about gold now? From 1936, 400. You buying gold now? Why would you buy gold now, bro? Can gold test 1945 today? Yeah, I think gold can test 1945 today. But at this point, we're just waiting for this candle to close. It's very, very important to wait for this candle to close. Because if it closes back below this resistance, then that means we have a candle closure back below this 4-hour resistance. And then that means we have a candle closure below this resistance also on the 50-minute time frame. So be careful there, my friend. Seven minutes until this candle closes, so patience, bruh. Patience. Already lost $20. What zone stop loss I can put? If you're in on buys right now, I think below this 4 candle low could be ideal, but I don't know if you have enough capital for your stop loss to be under this low over here. It has to be at a logical point. So careful, bro. We have 7 minutes left until this candle closes, so 1936. You said you're in about 1936 for 100. Yeah, I think not 1945. I think pricing around 940. So maybe if you tap into 940, you could potentially take some profits, maybe. But right now, I'm not looking to take. Not looking to take any buys right now because now price is overly extended at this point right now. So I'm pretty much just sitting on my hands, just waiting. $19.41, yeah, $19.41. You can reach $19.41. I'm just waiting for confirmations, bro. Like, I'm just waiting for confirmations. Initially, I thought I was gonna get in on buys over here in the rejection, and I totally missed that. Now price has moved like 50 pips without me. Pretty bummed out right now, to be honest, but it is what it is. Might get in on a sell, to be honest. I think it's just moving. Yeah, this, as soon as I see the bullish momentum starting to die down a little bit, I'm gonna hop in on sales. Because right now it's making some pretty decent traffic for price to follow the trend back down, so that's what I'm looking at. Bro, I think you should take your profits, bro. I mean, if I were you, I'd be taking profits. Because look at this. We have no bottom wick, no signs that price is gonna go bearish. No bottom wick, no signs that price is gonna go bearish. And then we have a little bit of a bearish candle work over here, indicating that, you know, this momentum slowly starting to die down with this candle here. So if price is going to continue bullish, we're going to expect a lot more volume to come in. But at this point, you know, you have to be very, very careful. I'm also trying to be careful, bro. Like, when I'm on the charts for this long, I start to get a little bit FOMO. And that's pretty dangerous to me, to be honest. I tend to start executing trades without cannot close confirmation. So what I want to do here is wait for a nice candle closure, maybe on the 30-minute time frame. If you can get a nice candle closure on the 30-minute time frame, that would be nice. Just like what we did yesterday, right here. We can get a nice candle closure. That would be fantastic. But if we do execute a trade in this level, in this zone, I think our stops are going to be safely put above the previous 4-hour candle, maybe at like 30 pips. Yeah, we might have a nice trade coming in over here. So this thing is just making a nice clean traffic for price to drive back bearish. Like, bro, the reason why I told you to start taking profits and putting your trades to break even, yeah, securing profits because of this zone here, you have to anticipate volume to tap into these zones here and really break above it. So if you're holding, man, all the best, bro. Nice, man. Very nice. I'm gonna wait for candle closure, candle close confirmations, bro. Even though price looks good to drive bullish, and we might also have a nice candle closure confirmation above here. I am not going to be taking any buys. I'm actually going to be waiting on sells. Some nice strong confirmations though. It's very, very important that we wait for candle close confirmations. And also some clear indications that our bearish momentum is starting to die down. That's very important as well. Maybe it's gonna fly, maybe it's not going to fly. I'm gonna have a startup position over here. Expecting some sells, some selling pressure to come in now. So I'm gonna have a startup position over here, and if we do break above the previous 1-hour candle and then we start driving bearish again, then I'm gonna look to add another position. But right now, I think our stops are at a pretty decent level. So I executed a position as we were tapping into this level over here. Our exact entry point is at 1937.23. 1937.23. 1937.23. Right there. Oopsie. I'm gonna target this 4 candle low down, right down at the bottom. If we start breaking above the previous 30-minute candle high, then I'm gonna add a position over here. Stop loss is 1939.42. 1939.42. This is at another position over here. So we have 2 entries right now, and once we start breaking above the previous 30-minute candle, then I'm going to add another position. So all stop losses are going to be at the same place. And there we go. The final position added over here. See what I mean? Gala gala yeah. So final position was added up there at 1938.24. 1938.24. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, I'm going to close everything out. And I'm done for the session, guys. Pretty much done for the session. Amazing trade. I was only going off to resistance over here, and for price to potentially reject, coming up towards breaking above the previous candle high. So decided to have a nice fake out play above the top over here. Came down. We did secure how much for today? Yeah, nice $200 for the day, and I guess I'm pretty much done now. So yeah, even though price could potentially move further, but I really don't want to be in this range over here. Decided to make a small little play over here, secured around like 15 pips, maybe 15 pips, 3 lots. So I'm happy with my trade, and I'm gonna call it a session. I think because we have so much volume coming in for annual session, we're definitely gonna be trading gold tonight. So maybe this zone over here we're just going to bounce around for a little bit, and then we could have price really moving when when this news comes out. Series of high impact news coming out tonight, so we'll see how that plays out. Amazing, guys. Cheers, guys.